MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox. Ryan Brazier starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
They love the comp.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-1. Snap throw from the catcher. But he threw it away. Two and 1. Here it is. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. A man left for the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard. Foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now, and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mookie Betts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bradley takes his lead at third with 1 away. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's around first, heading for 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The set and the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. One and one. Here it is. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And the run is in to score from third. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the second inning set to go. Set to get his day started. Edwin Encarnacion. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the end. 2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 2.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Sander Bogart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. And it's off the green monster. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 14 on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. To the plate now, David Ortiz. Pitches high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So Darwinzon Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And no shot to get this. It's off the monster. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. In now, Leury Garcia. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Red Sox, the 3rd baseman, Rafael.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. No balls and a strike to count. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Grounded up the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Now a throw over to first. So now to the plate, David Ortiz. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now back, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here now is Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped straight up. Kopech has got it, and the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Nomar Mazara will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yasmani Grandal goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mendick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage. And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dylan Cease gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Jimenez, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. In now, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. This is line to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leury Garcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just got.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. So here now is Jackie Bradley. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 1-0. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in the bag.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
He's running. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A runner at second, nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss mid.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The catcher.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Mendick onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's got a 3-for-5 line. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But tackle. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The first baseman, number 23.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox leave. So coming to the plate, David Ortiz. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. In to score the runner from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at 3rd here. Nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Fry is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Another try at 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Moncada's there for it, and there's one gone. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Mazara's on his horse, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Moncada gloves it. Throw will be to 1st for the 2nd out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they score. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the White
Ready
Sox.
for another shot now, Danny Mendick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Bradley is there. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, so that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Mazar is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in and looking for more, David Ortiz. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500 to give you an indication as to the importance of that number of all the players to play this game through the year. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving damage.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Alex Colomé enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Pillar. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 3 runs already home here. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box now.
Second
Dustin
base.
Pedroia.
Your attention,
Jonathan
please.
Arauz will look for some two-out magic here as he'll
Number
pinch hit with 2
36.
gone and a runner at first.
Jonathan Arauz.
Bogarts takes off. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 home. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
2 balls and a strike now. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Jonathan Arauz stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eloy Jimenez is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Count remains at 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making